This is Zeus. Welcome. It's absolutely springtime here in Indianapolis, Indiana. And we wanted to go over number one, universal law. Universal law one is all is one. There's only one energy source. This energy is every atom, and it's in every atom. And the first step to any journey we go, this is the law of the life of University of Life. Yeah, the University of Life. Every atom in the field has that energy in it. The law of one source energy. And we wanted to look at first things first. Movie magic. Okay, movie you can get on YouTube. It's Biology of Belief, Dr. Bruce Lipton. Part of the courses, some of the things you got to do is you got to watch Biology of Belief with Bruce Lipton. There will be a test. Not really, but still, you know. And the second universal law is the law of vibration. This is day one of the University of Life. What would your life look like if you gave yourself permission to have the things you once wanted? What would you look like if you went from wanting something to being with it? What difference would you see in yourself? How would you feel and how would you act? The third universal law is the law of action. This is energy and motion. So we're looking at the various different aspects of me in the field, and the actions that we put forth in our life are truly the actions, a derivative of things that we receive. And today is the day of my amazing good fortune, and so what we're going to do is we're going to look at why have we walked into this now with the characteristic of not following our heart. And there was and still is a prevailing problem. I would see it as a problem. It's called the law, it's called the Ten Commandments. And I only say this because Ten Commandments were a neuro-linguistic program that was designed to separate your mind from your heart. How does it do this? Well, it's written in Coptic and Old Latin. The Coptic, Old Latin, we're going to define it right off the bat. Thou shalt not. Okay, these are the things of the Ten Commandments. Thou shalt not. Thou is you, shalt is yes, not is no. And then you tag on that last word, which is lie, steal, kill. So you, yes, no, lie. You, yes, no, commit adultery. You, yes, no, steal. You, yes, no. The subconscious brain, which is 200 million times smarter than the conscious mind, says, what are you talking about? It disregards all that, the you, yes, no, and it says, what's the last word? Well, lie, steal, kill, steal, commit adultery, all those things there, they become unwritten programs in the subconscious brain, which is the body, for the time, as we discussed in the last video about neuro-linguistic programming. When your mind goes into the think mode, you enact programs, such as when you're driving a car and you get into a conversation, you're like, oh, I don't remember driving all the way home, but I was having such a great conversation. Well, the reality of it is this, is that you automatically do these things. It's an autopilot response. And so when you get placed in this autopilot response, you're basically designed to commit these various acts. At what level is only seen by the person when they get there, but your conscious mind convicts the body for doing it, meaning that you know it's wrong to lie, you know it's wrong to steal, you know it's wrong to commit adultery, all these things here. By bearing false witness, you convict yourself mentally and you condemn your heart, because your heart was the one that drove the wheel, the subconscious brain, your body. And so when there's a conviction there, this now cuts off the head from the body, and now you become a different human being because you're no longer at the same actual power that you started with, right? And because when you're not at the same power, because the body itself is the majority of your cellular structure, and each cell produces electricity, and that electricity, epigenetics, as you'll see in biology of belief, and that's why I wanted you to see this. You're 700 trillion volts of electricity. And in the field that you live in, you're controlling all aspects of it by the thoughts that you think. And if your thoughts, your thinking are outside of the body itself, then you're not doing all your power, and now you're being controlled by another person. Remember the law. If you don't use your subconscious brain, somebody else will. And it's true. Somebody else will use your subconscious brain because your subconscious brain is your body. So how much of you are you really putting it out there? Anyway, it's a really short lesson right here, but remember, you need to go to Biology of Belief, Dr. Bruce Lipton. Watch that. It may take you a couple attempts. It took me about 8 or 9 attempts because I kept falling asleep. Now, falling asleep is the sign that your neurons are actually expanding. Okay, and when they expand at a certain rate, you will fall asleep. Just the way it is. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just you're learning. Drink a lot of water and eat fruit. It softens the neurons, becomes plastic. Plasticity is so important, being able to grow mentally, because if you're not growing, you're dying. That's a law. Remember, if there's any benefit to this lesson here, just let me know, and I will be more than happy to expound upon it. There's confirmation. Remember, Cash App, $, Global Peace Project, or Global Peace Project at PayPal.